This video is going to be on a Ranger 31 Sedan. It's an oversized boat. It's only 10 wide, and with the Sedan it's much lower. And you'll notice there's no cover, and I'll explain that in a minute. But so to show you the front here, I have that box that normally goes right down in here. Okay, it's for to put my straps and stuff in. But in order to get the rear to fit where I need it to fit, I have to push this boat all the way forward. But you can still see I have plenty of space in there. I dropped some of my chains when I got loaded just to keep them from swaying or anything like that, and these haven't really moved at all. So I've got obviously, you know, whatever I show you on this side is going to be the same on the other side. So I've got two straps coming back down here. Okay, I put the front of the boat in that long thing right there, okay, to sit the bow down on. And yeah, I've got some chunks of wood because yesterday I had an issue with the front. I had to dig them out, but they're normally piled really neatly right there. Just hard to get in there with the boat in the way. So that's the bottom there. Now I also have, from the center cleat, I'm coming down with two straps, okay, making a triangle there, and padding and stuff like that up there for the nylon loops, just to make sure that they don't rub anything extra. And I'm using 4 screw pads, 2 here right around the center of the boat, and then 2 here right in front of my axles there. And I've got 2 straps coming from the rear cleat down to the trailer. All right, and again, just extra padding. I like these little blocks of wood that are wrapped in carpet because it again it holds the nylon part of the strap away from the boat. And then I just added a little bit of extra carpeting here. Now this is a boat with a keel. Okay, so the modified trailers that we have, this is the reason for the modification. Okay, that front bar up there where that shock is mounted to has been cut out. Okay, and that's to drop the keel down much further. It would normally only be able to go down to this bar right here, but cutting it out allows us to drop it. Now what I want you to pay attention to is the propeller and the rudder have to split this bar right here. Now I've got about 2 inches there and about 3 inches here. I always carpet the 2 blades that are pointing down. Okay, now I can't reach in there right now with my hands because I don't have any gloves on to cut it. Each time I stop, I'm checking that propeller to make sure that it still turns back and forth. What that tells me is the boat has not moved back at all. Okay, if I couldn't turn that propeller, that means the propeller is up against this beam right here, and I could potentially do damage. But it turns every time that I try to turn it. Hold on, let me hook my flag back up here. Now I want you to see what I have up here is, now you can see back there where that bar is cut out, okay? And I have a big block of wood here. That's the first I-beam there. This is the second I-beam. And the keel, you can set the keel down in front of that bar, that metal bar right there, running from front to back. You don't have to necessarily set the keel on that bar, okay? So I've got carpet in there, the keel's resting on there, and you can see I've got plenty of clearance all the way up to the front, and back there, that's allowing the keel to go down about, shoot, I don't know, 8 or 10 inches, okay? The reason for that is so that we can haul these loads that are normally 14 feet high. And anyway, there's my cover that I had to take off. And the issue with the cover is right up there and right up there, there's a sharp edge. it's where the zipper, they attach the zipper thing to zip down and close in this back area. Okay, well, I've been telling them they needed to pad that stuff, and they didn't. And once again, we lost another cover. So maybe this time they'll be able to you know, fix this in the future, so that when they put the cover on, they have padding that goes all the way around this edge right here. Once that thing opens up, the seam that ran all the way down the boat here ripped open, and within, I don't know, 2 or 3/10 of a mile, it just opened up and exploded. Anyway, I wanted to show, we're going through so many signs that I actually made this sign out of wood and plywood, and it's got a nice angle iron that goes all the way across, around the corners and down, and then these little elbows here, they just drop right down into the upright here. This sign, the last time I did this, my sign lasted about 3 years. You know, I had to repaint it every now and then, but Jeremy has a stencil at the yard for that. So anyway, again, coming off the rear cleat, going down, we got 2 straps, another screw pad, which, you know, you always check to see how loose your screw pads are. And there's just another view of the keel and everything sitting on that block of wood. Another screw pad here, you know. Then my 2 center straps coming off the center cleat. Okay, same way as over there on the other side. I didn't have a block of wood for this one right here, so I just got that padding up in there. And then again, 2 straps coming up to the front, always having some type of carpet or whatever if the strap's going to touch the boat, going up to the D-ring up there. And then when I unload, I'll take my box and I'll put it back here until I have another oversize that I need to push forward, like I did this one. So there you go. All right, I'm going to do one more just quick walk around like I always do, just showing everything. Where I've got my flags. Woo, I hear that thunderstorm coming. And again, you know, I always say this, but anywhere where the strap is going to touch the boat, make sure you put a good thick piece of carpet, you know, so that it doesn't scratch up the boat. I didn't need one on that strap because it's far enough away all the way down. If any of you guys are interested in making a sign or whatever, call me. I'll tell you what I have in it and how I made it and so on and so forth. Again, I'm just going to get in close here since I didn't do it on this side, but you can see that I've still got some room in there and the blade does turn and move. The boat has not moved either forward or backward. Why? Because I got the straps in the right place. I got screw pads in the right place. I'm sitting on a nice sturdy block under there, and I keep my straps tight all the time. Every time I stop, no matter what I'm doing, I'm checking my straps. And there you go. All right, well, like I always end, if anybody has any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. You can call me at any time. And if you have to load one of these, I can go over it with you before you load. And you can always watch this video as many times as you need to. And that's about all I got to say about that.